Damien Delaney's goal against Rochdale was voted goal of the season by the fans, and what a superb solo strike it was. As Hull City entered the 2003-2004 season, they looked to end 19 barren years and roar their way to success. Peter Taylor had assembled an attacking side, and automatic promotion was the goal.
Andy Dawson, left back from Scunthorpe, tremendous free transfer. Alton Thelwell, excellent player, got him from Tottenham Hotspurs, needed more league matches, and that's what he would have got this year. Richard Hines was another player that I was tracking when I was at Leicester City, again another free transfer. And then all of a sudden we get Jason Price, wide right. Our plans was always to go and play 4-4-2 with two wide people, and both that could score goals, with Stuart Elliott and Jason. And then of course Danny Allsop, which is the one that cost us some money, but we knew that Danny could score in Division 2 and Division 3, and hopefully higher than that. He's an outstanding finisher. We know that he's a determined goal scorer. He's got pace and power, and he knows where that net is.
Pre-season, City hosted a high-profile friendly against Leeds United, and it was Peter Reid's side which bore the brunt of the new Burgess-Allsop partnership. And so, with their Premiership neighbours vanquished, Hull City got down to business in Division 3, and it couldn't have got off to a better start.
I can remember the first game here against Darlington. I was always expecting, I kept saying to the new signings, there'll be 20,000 here, you know, that you won't believe the support. And it was a great hot day, as it always is the first game of the season. We score early, then they equalise, and you then think, oh, here we go, come on crowd, get behind us, and they were absolutely first class, and it needed some characters from the players. And we went on from that game. I think all the new signings scored a goal, which was an amazing start for us. And I think then, you know, that was the start we was looking for. Of course, after that, we lose to Wigan in the Cup, which didn't concern me, looking at how Wigan played in the season. Then we lose to Oxford, and we actually played superbly. After that, we played Cheltenham, got booed off at half-time because we're 3-2 down, but again showed tremendous courage.
Price and Thelwell still in that right-hand corner. Cross from Thelwell towards Allsop, wins the header, and there's Stuart Elliott, he's there, and it's 1-0 to Hull City. And what a celebration too from Stuart Elliott. Couldn't quite find Danny Allsop. A chance for Damien Spencer, and he's got away from Paul Musselwhite, and Damien Spencer slots it into the empty net. It's a poor ball, only as far as Delaney. Elliott. Delaney bursting through. Damien Delaney. He's got Danny Allsop in the middle. Still Delaney going forward. Goes for goal. It's a good save from Steve Book. Manquar takes on Elliott, gets past him. Good cross to the far post. Comes to Graham Fife. Fife kicks in. It's a shot in. And it's in the back of the net. And Cheltenham take the lead. And it's a super cross from Graham Fife. Well, it digs it out, but it's a poor clearance from Paul Musselwhite. And that, well, it's been given a 3-1 for Cheltenham. Hull City players look at each other. Into the box it goes. Indeed, too many Cheltenham players near the ball. Comes out. A chance now for Allsop and Burgess. Price, and it's there! And now it's 3-2, and Price gets a goal back for City, and this game has gone goal crazy. But I think Stuart Green is going to be okay to come back on. As Burgess wins the header, finds Allsop. Danny Allsop. Oh, hits the crossbar. Tremendous attempt from Allsop. Super header from Ben Burgess. It's going to come out wide to Alton Thelwell. He's got Jason Price in front of him. Finds Price. Can Price turn in the box? He can. Inside to Allsop. Oh, what a cracking finish from Danny Allsop. Superb goal from the Hull City striker. Created by Jason Price. And this game is just turning around and around. It's now Hull City 3, Cheltenham 3.
After the Cheltenham game, we played Cambridge away and put on a tremendous run, and that's really helped our season.
Has to go back to Alton Thelwell. Cross coming in towards Burgess. Wins the header. Might come to Elliott. And Elliott scores with the header! It seemed to come from nowhere to Stuart Elliott. Plenty of men in the box. Clips it in to the far post. Ellinder gets there. And incredibly, Paul Ellinder has forced the ball home. And Peter Taylor will not be impressed with that defending from City. But here's Jason Price inside to Danny Allsop. Tiger got plenty of men forward. It has Stuart Green. Shot from Green. Just wide. If he got it on target, he would surely have beaten the keeper. Keats again. Back to Damon Delaney. Clips it into the box. Stuart Green with a header. And he's there! Stuart Green! What a header from the number 14! Into the bottom right-hand corner. And he has broken the corner flag.
The win over Boston saw the Tigers enter September 4th in the league, but injuries were already taking their toll on Peter Taylor's plans.
Well, the goalkeepers that we've got on the books are first class. Paul Musselwhite, you could not meet a better professional. Alan Fessis is exactly the same. He works incredibly hard, and really, I was happy with both the goalkeepers there. Alan gets injured, and I then needed somebody that could handle our situation because we were desperate to get promotion. So I didn't need another young one, and I have got no problem with Muzzy, but in the end, I had to get another experienced one, and it was difficult for me to get somebody from another club on loan without saying I'm going to play him, and that was the situation which I understand would have disappointed Paul, but it's something that I had to do. And Michel is somebody that I've worked with before, and he came in and done a great job for us.
Richard Hines up towards Burgess and Allsop. Well, he nearly got in as Tim Ryan didn't.
6s and 7s there in the defence, letting in Allsop again then.
Elliott managed to hang on to it, even though he didn't look favoured to do so. And Allsop sets it up. Oh, and it was an opportunity for Stuart Green. And Andy... Here's Danny Allsop, who has gone past Ryan. He's gone for it himself. And Elliott coming in. And what a chance for Dean Keats. But he's drilled it away from its intended target. Trying to find a way to go. Dawson. He's going to come back here to Dean Keats, and now he slipped it through for Stuart Green. And still it won't happen. It went behind Allsop. And a fair pace too. Here's McKindo. Greg Blundell chasing, but it's comfortably defended by Justin Whittle.
Heads go up, comes to Constantine, gets a chance of a shot. And unbelievably, Constantine has found the bottom left-hand corner of the net for a moment. It looks like side netting, but Kuipers is beaten to his right. It's a low one to the near post. Oh, what a chance! What a chance for Stuart Elliott. Jamie Forrester with the obvious one, but here's Elliott breaking away down his left-hand side. Elliott crossing towards Price. It's over the bar from Jason Price. Dawson trying to find Allsop. It's overhit, but here's Allsop. Can he get away from Robinson? He can. And can he get it home? He can! It's Andy Dawson. Clips it in. Oh, what a goal from Andy Dawson! Top right-hand corner. A superb finish. That's time. Clips it in his left foot. Might find Elliott. And Elliott's got a chance to score. And he has! And once again, Ryan Robinson makes a crucial error for Southend. Corner comes in, headed away, only as far as Kevin Mayer. He's got time to pick his spot. Mayer curls it in. It's a good header. And I think it's Tez Bramble. A lot of men forward, taken quickly by Gower. Stewart goes past Allsop far too easily. Cross comes into the box. Delaney wins the header, only as far as Jay Smith. Shoots. And the referee has given a penalty kick. And then nobody can believe it apart from the Southend fans, who are delighted. And Southend have a penalty in the last minutes of the match. Well, their fans are ecstatic, but nobody knows what the penalty is for. The Hull City players are completely mystified. The Hull City fans are in silence, and Southend have a chance, as they had last season, to come back and grab a draw in injury time. Crescendo of boos around the ground. It's Tez Bramble. He's missed it, and they've missed it again. Well, it is unbelievable sequence of events. Absolutely unbelievable. And it is pandemonium in the ground.
Ryan France, the signing of Ryan France. I think that he's going to be a first-class player. We knew about him playing for Alfreton. Billy Russell, the youth manager, would tell us about him. His friend is John Reid, the manager of Harrogate. We then asked him to come in for a couple of weeks training. Colin Murphy definitely liked him. He made out he was about 19 years of age. All of a sudden we signed him, he's 23. That's typical, one of Colin Murphy's tricks. And but he's first class. So I'm absolutely delighted with him. He's only going to get better. At the end of the season, he's going to be tired. I've got no doubt about that, because all of a sudden it's the first time that he's done full-time training, and it's the first time he'd have played at the level of that we're playing at. But I've got no doubt he is going to be an absolute first-class player for us.
Price getting it back towards Whittle. Goes for the chance, Burgess! And Burgess has scored! He almost didn't score, but Burgess, not quite enough power. The goalkeeper in the end carrying the ball over the line. And that's a poor pass, because Allsop will pick up the loose ball. But then gets a complete muddle up with Delaney, and Williams will score for Kidderminster Harriers. And that was oh so easy for them, a real mix-up in the middle of the park. Back to Dawson, clips in his left foot towards Burgess. Might come to Allsop, he does, and Allsop has scored! It's 2-1 the Tigers! He's partially headed away. Elliott gets it now to Andy Dawson, goes for the shot, and what a goal from Andy Dawson! What an absolute cracker of a goal! It's clipped in. Comes to Burgess, can he turn? O'Hagan, oh! Fantastic goal from Burgess! Absolutely magnificent! Now it's Dawson back to Holt, back into the box. Here's France! Oh, what a goal! And Ryan France makes it 5-1. Green keeps, it's Green. Oh, fantastic goal from Stuart Green! And you have to say that that was superb.
The Swansea at home was, we knew we could go top of the table to get if we get 3 points. It was another set piece that we scored, a great ball from Andy Dawson, and a typical bullet header from Stuart Elliott. And so that was a tremendous night, and I think that really was the start of the players realising how big this football club is, and the support that we've got behind us.
October found Hull City topping the table when they travelled to pre-season big spenders and promotion favourites Northampton Town. The Tigers tore them apart.
Reid to Carruthers hits it long. Hits it in field, and that's the ball given away. Elliott's on this. It could be Elliott here. Elliott, it's there! Stuart Elliott gets his 5th goal of the season. We've had just up to 20 minutes play. Burgess underneath it, along with Doig, who wins a flick on Allsop's there. It's there, 2-0. What a fantastic goal from Danny Allsop. That's his 7th of the season. Price is away. We've got Allsop to his right. Burgess is heading into the middle. Price making a little run into the middle again. Price, yes, it's 3-0. Fantastic move from City. Hull goes in for a challenge. Looks Reed. Burgess flicks it over. Boyd's after it with Allsop. Allsop gets on in the middle. He can get it back again. Penalty. It has to be a penalty. It is. It has to be a penalty. It could be a red card for Lee Harper. It is. It's a red card for Harper. Burgess steps up. Yeah. Oh! What a save. I don't think he knew much about it. He dived the wrong way. Carrillas tries to get the ball into the box. It's flicked by Whittle. Falls to Trollope on the edge of the box. That was a well-taken goal by number 11 for Northampton Town. Green knocks it into the box. Heads go up. Whittle's head goes. It's the bar. And it's in. Burgess has got the fourth. And just fell at the feet of Ben Burgess, and all I had to do was prod that into the back of the net. With Green on the right-hand side. Hargreaves in front of him. Knocks into Forrester's feet. Lovely dummy. Gets it back. Jimmy Forrester too. It's 5. What a lovely note from the Tigers. That was superb. Superb play.
Tremendous movement in the box. It comes in towards Burgess with a header, and it's there from Ben Burgess. And how did he manage it? A free header from Stuart Green's corner. Inside to Murphy. Murphy turns, going goalward. Still Murphy. Peter Murphy into the box. Plays it back to McDonough, and McDonough scores over the head of Paul Musselwhite. Stuart Green. Oh, hits the crossbar. So unlucky, Stuart Green. Now Forrester. Still Jamie Forrester finds Jason Price. Plenty of men in the box if Price can get it over. Comes to Forrester. What a goal from Jamie Forrester. What a cracking finish. Holt winning it back to City, gets it inside to Allsop, and back to Andy Holt. Andy Holt bursting into the area. Holt! Oh, what a goal from Andy Holt! A cracking finish with the left foot into the roof of the net. And that really was a superb move by City. Started by Andy Holt and finished by Andy Holt. Burgess can for City, trying to get Allsop through, and here's a chance of Danny Allsop. It's a poorly pass from the defender. Danny Allsop makes it 2-0 for the Tigers. Well, it was a real defensive howler from Weaver. And now Danny Allsop's giving chase. And if he wins possession here, which he has, here's Stuart Green. Stuart Green through 1-1.
Hull City went into November on the back of a 15-match unbeaten run and stretched it to 16 with a draw against Macclesfield. But all good things come to an end.
Very long run up. Indeed, it's a hard one. It goes against the crossbar, and the rebound is in the back of the net. But George Abbey certainly fancied that one in a very long run up. Here's also through to Ben Burgess, turns in the box. Still Burgess going well. His shot is blocked by Jones, but only as far as Hines. Goes for the shot. Oh, what a goal from Richard Hines! A left foot volley into the top right-hand corner. An absolute cracker of a goal from Hines. Good second half performance on at the moment. Here's Allsop again, turns. Still Allsop. Still Danny Allsop. It's a shot. Oh! He really created that one out of nothing. Boos bringing round around the ground, so George Abbey's over it. Here's Whittaker with a shot. Oh no! It's in the corner of the net. The keeper is beaten again. It's 2-2. It's a dodgy free kick, you have to say. The Macclesfield fans are delighted. Ball into Torpy, helps it on, finds McLean. Oh, nice bit of play by Steve McLean. It's a good tackle by Nathan Beat. He's going to come to Steve Torpy, who hammers the ball home into the top left-hand corner, and gives Scunthorpe the lead. Now Dean Keats. Might come to Webb, and Danny Webb has scored! What a cracker of a goal from Danny Webb! McLean with a flick on, might come to Torpy. There's a suspicion of offside, but nothing was given, and Matt Sparrow has stuck the ball home for Scunthorpe, and it's 2-1 in the last 10 minutes of this tie. Mr. Ridley there wanted the flag raised, but I'm not quite sure who he was thinking was offside, because Donaldson was running back at the time. Here's McLean, takes a deflection, and loops over Alan Fettis into the back of the net.
Now the chase for Town. Fetty says going to have to come out. Oh, chance for Town, Stead! Nil! Dawson is the old City player with. Oh, they've given it away again. Yes! Oh, beautifully laid back. This is Stead. Play it forward. Chance for Schofield. Yes, he scored when you believe. Well, well, well. 30 seconds left of normal time. In fact, I don't think we've got much stoppage time to have. Maybe just for the goal. Price wanting the ball. Oh, that's a good rifle shot. Hull get a consolation at the end. Senior could do nothing about that one from Jamie Forrester.
expect him to figure in most of the holes. Best work, Price there with the setup. And Green plays it wide beautifully. This is a great hole attack. Green with the flick, and Miller in great trouble again. Still the ball not cleared, and it's gone in. Ben Burgess heads into an empty net. Another terrible goalkeeping error by Kevin Miller. Joseph can't beat him. Good run from Williams. Now he needs to deliver. Good ball in. A go-go. Get in. Get in. Can Rovers nick all 3 points? Williams, a low corner. Can it be scuffed in? Yes, it can.
November was a month to forget. City needed to get back to winning ways, still without striker Danny Alsop, but Peter Taylor was looking to strengthen his team elsewhere.
We'd had tremendous reports about Myhill. We checked him out, we looked at certain games with him playing. I went to Stockport to see him play in the LDV game against Blackpool. Spoke to contacts that we've got in the game, and they all said that, you know, he is going to be an absolute first-class goalkeeper. So we invested £50,000 of the club's money to Aston Villa, and we actually believe that it's a tremendous signing, and I think Boaz has come to us, enjoyed it, and shown what a great goalkeeper he is. And that's the hardest side of my job, because I have to upset very, very good professionals to bring in somebody that I think is going to be very important to the club as well.
Here's Jones with a quick kick. Garner saves it to Price. Scores! Jason Price, the first to react. And Hines inside to Jason Price. Lets it run through to Keats. Keats return pass to Price. Price with a cross towards Elliott with a header. Wins it. Keats might get there. He can't quite. O'Neill almost finding Connell, but the clearance doesn't find Elliott, and it's Manningham through here to Lee Connell. Connell is through. Musselwhite comes out, and that's an excellent save from the Tigers keeper. Woodthorpe and Green very nearly got on the end of that one. Woodthorpe gets away with it, and then clears the nice pass towards Seddon, who controls it well. Still Gareth Seddon to sight on goal. Took a deflection off Damien Delaney, and forced a save from Paul Musselwhite, having to tip the ball over the bar. And Green knocks it forward, and Price is breaking it down the right-hand side. Price into the box, to the far post. There's Burgess. Burgess shoots. Scores! 2-0 to the Tigers! And Ben Burgess gets goal number 9. A super cross from Jason Price to the far post. Burgess controlled it and hammered it into the corner of the net. And he's back on goal-scoring form, is Burgess. Here's Green, couldn't control it, gets it back, Stuart Green into the area, Green shoots, saved by Puck, and Green's there again, and look at Price! Oh, what a chance, but already the assistant referee's flag was up. Ellie with a cross, Price trying to get in there, Price gets the header in, but couldn't get it on target. And last 6 minutes of normal time. Pilkington knocking it into the City area. Heads go up, comes out to Mackenzie. Oh, it's a cracking shot from Mackenzie into the bottom corner of the net. Forward to Ryan Fans, back to Stuart Green. It's a good play from City. Green breaking down the right-hand side. Ball into the area, header come in, and oh, just wide from Danny Allsop. Delaney will desperately try and bring the ball forward. Mackenzie goes to meet him. Delaney clips it forward towards Elliott. Header inside to Allsop, going to get there, Allsop. So Myhill has it for City. It might be a quick kick forward by Myhill. Elliott is up there, so too Allsop. It might through for Allsop. Allsop the shot. It's in the side netting by Elliott.
The York result was crucial to us because we were under pressure at that time and we needed to get back to winning ways. Jamie Forrester showed us 2 little bits of quality there to make Ben's first goal and to score the penalty because he was actually brought down for the penalty. We then play Doncaster at home, which again is another massive game. And I can't believe I'm saying it, but Jason Price gets a hat-trick because I keep giving him stick about his finishing because he's got no muscles in his legs and he can't hit the ball very hard. But he was outstanding in that game, and he's got pace and power. He's got good movement, and on that day he showed he's a very, very good finisher. So we were all delighted to let him have the match ball.
Green clips it in. Head goes off from Price. Jason Price with the header. It's 1-0 the Tigers. Possession and just gets it out across to Ryan. Digs it back in, the vital header by Delaney. Here's Fortune West. He's back to goal. Turns well. Fortune West shoots. Oh, that's a cracking goal from Leo Fortune West. Skies it. Elliott's there. Might come to Burgess, it does. It's a good header from him to Burgess. Elliott. Here's Price. Price into the box. Jason Price. Oh, what a goal from Jason Price. Magnificent finish with a striker for the Tigers. Hines with a header. Allsop. Hines finds Price. Price gets it back to Richard Hines. A good cross. It's Burgess. Oh, he should surely have scored. Price scores. It's 3-1. It's a hat-trick for Jason Price. What a finish. In off the keeper. It's the bottom right-hand corner. Andy Dawson. Forrester trying to get Elliott down his left-hand side and gets in ahead of Angus, and well played by Elliott. Elliott into the box. Still Elliott going. Shoots. Scores! And the keeper was beaten by the power of Elliott's left foot shot. And there's the familiar somersault to celebrate. Hines clears with his left foot. Duncan heads it back, and Forrester's getting through here. Inside for Elliott. Elliott breaking through. Elliott on goal. Shoots. Scores! 2-0 the Tigers. Stuart Elliott.
So that day when we played Oxford, of course there was a slight bit of needle between Ian and myself before the game because he kept saying if he was manager here he'd won the game or won the league 12 points spare, but you never know that. He may not have been able to sign the same players, but we were outstanding that day, and I think Ben's goal was premier class.
Runs to Elliott, comes inside well, Elliott, then nutmegs, and still Elliott going forward. Elliott across to Burgess. He's got Allsop in the box, goes to the corner. Oh, what a goal from Ben Burgess! An absolute cracker of a goal! Ashby tries to win the header, goes all the way across to Richard Hines. Burgess has got back onside. Ashby clips it in towards Allsop. Let's run for Burgess. Here's Allsop in the box. Danny Allsop scores! It's 2-0 the Tigers! And Danny Allsop is back! He's only made 3 full appearances this season, 14 sub-appearances, but he has scored 6 goals for Oxford. Scored 12 goals last season, but here's Danny Alsop, finds Burgess, Alsop again, in the box, Alsop scores! It's 3-0 the Tigers! And it's that man, Danny Alsop again! And the Oxford player not endearing himself to the fans in that stand. And a good header in, off the line by Dawson, and back in, and gets Steve Basham, who's forced the ball over the line, and in it comes. Elliott's in around there, and it's gone in! Ben Burgess with the header at the near post! He takes it, it's 4-1 the Tigers! Here he comes, Matthew Bound, and scores! And Oxford make it 4-2.
Well, there was a couple of signings that I felt at the time we needed, and again, Adam Pearson backed us to do that. John Walters, we knew from his time here on loan last season what an outstanding player and a hard-working, honest boy he is. So I was really, really hoping that we could get him back, because that would give another bit of great competition for the strikers. Lee Marshall we brought in on loan from West Brom. I paid £600,000 for him when I was at Leicester, and I think they sold him for £1 million to West Brom. Something went wrong with his career there, which happens in football, and I was delighted to have him, because really I got him in because Alton was having a few injuries, but I also knew that Lee could play centre half, could play right back, could play middle of midfield, could play wide right, and I think that in all the time that he was here, he did play in all those positions, so he was another important addition to the squad.
And now Marshall's got some space to move into here. He's got Ryan France in front of him, but he goes inside to Alsop, leaves it for Burgess. Here's Alsop running through, Danny Alsop. Oh, put his shot over the bar. Clips it forward to Burgess, who turns well, Burgess. There's a ball over the top, and Alsop's onside. Danny Alsop shoots. Is it going in? It is! Danny Alsop, goal number 13. And unlucky for York City. Incredibly, York have somehow got themselves back on level terms. Joseph. Marshall's there again, it's a good cross. Walters! Oh, what a goal! Jonathan Walters is back! And with some aplomb, an absolutely fantastic cross by Lee Marshall.
because we had a game here against Torquay, which at the time I think they were the form team. We conceded a poor goal in the first half, but second half I thought we battered them, and I just couldn't believe that we didn't get the ball in the net.
Can he get past the defender because Elliott's in support? Still Stuart Green. Elliott, he's there. Can he get past Deedon? He can. Off the line by Tony Beddoe. Here's Ryan France. Cross to the far post. Elliott's there. Where's the header? Puts it wide, and it was just begging to be put in the back of the net by Elliott. A great chance here for the Tigers in injury time. It needs a good delivery. Plenty of movement. In it comes to the far post. Header in. Off the line by Taylor. It comes back out to Joseph. Lets it go for the throw. Into the box it goes. In truth, it never got near a City player, but he can head it back in, he can. Headed away. In by Delaney. Flick on by Thelwell. Elliott can't get on the end of it. France trying to get away. He wins the header, finds Forrester. Back in towards Elliott.
Then, of course, after that, you've got Lincoln away and Mansfield away, and two, I would say, very, very difficult places to play. Lincoln, I've got a lot of respect for. I think they've always done well. Mansfield have got a lot of players that have played in Division 2 that can all handle the ball, and they're always going to be awkward places. And both the performances, we probably deserved to draw the game, but we didn't. We lost them. So all of a sudden, we're now looking at 3 defeats on the trot.
Here's an opportunity, the line is broken, it's Walters into the area, tremendous block by Day. A little flick here for Burgess, who'll hit it left-footed surely, Burgess off the bar, and then Curtis decides to put it out for a corner. And Price gets up and picks himself up and supplies Ashby. Here's Ian Ashby, straight at Pilkington. It's in there for the header, it's in there for the goal on his debut from Lauren Jaffe. Very left-footed Junior Lewis. Forrester. A little scamp is Jamie Forrester, but Ashby, the latest to try and conjure up something here for Hull City. Burgess on the leap. Then Holt, it's back in the danger area with Lewis in there. Chance here, tremendous block. It was Forrester's shot, it was blocked. And now the chance is for Burgess, tried to pass it into the net, and it's pinball around the area before Day clears.
I've got to say, after the Mansfield game, our supporters were magnificent. They clapped the team off, and I thought that lifted the players a lot. And we came here and we had a massive, massive game at home, and we had to win.
Walters turns, trying to get it, feed it back through to Burgess, but couldn't do so. But wins it back. Here's John Walters to Burgess on the edge of the area. Goes to the chip. Oh, man, Burgess! What a goal for the Tigers! Here's Burgess, collects well. Out to Stuart Elliott. Elliott takes on Byrne. Cross coming in towards Burgess. Oh, it's there! It's 2-0! It's Ben Burgess! Inside to Holloway, had a little bit of space there for a moment. Can he dig it out from under his foot? He finds Torpy, and then, oh, Myhill let it go, and McLean puts in the rebound, and that was surely down to a goalkeeping error. Lewis with a good pass across to Lee Marshall. He in turn finds Jason Price coming into the area. Price gets the cross in. Here's Elliott with a header. Into the side netting from the Irishman. He may feel a little disappointed he didn't test the keeper. Crosses in with the right foot. Finds Walters with a flick on. Burgess trying to get on the end of it, and he does. And the flick goes just wide for the Tigers' top scorer. Here's Walters again, breaking through. Elliott's on the overlap, and here is Elliott. Can he hit the run through? Elliott going through against Morris. Still Elliott. Oh, what a finish! 1-0. Stuart Elliott. A cracking finish from the Irishman. Taking the ball from well inside, just inside the Orient half. And finishing with aplomb, nothing more than they deserve. Burgess, pass to Walters, John Walters through on goal, turns back onto his right foot. Oh, and puts it just agonisingly wide of the post. And then it comes to Price, back with Ashby again, thinks about the cross, puts it in, it's a good cross. Oh, yes! Ben Burgess with a cracker of a goal. 2-0 the Tigers. Super cross from Ian Ashby. That's one for his album. And what a finish by the big man, Ben Burgess. Goal number 15 for the Tigers striker. It's going to come to Stuart Green. Oh, no! I can't believe that decision. That is a terrible, terrible decision by the linesman. Flick on by Burgess, there's Allsop. He makes those runs, Danny Allsop. And it wasn't a bad shot. Have a go at Matt Joseph. Puts the cross in. Oh, and it's gone in! At the far post. Ryan France, the scorer. The Orient defence seemed to stand still, but Ryan France didn't. He came in where it mattered and headed home with a good cross from Stuart Green to the far post. And the Tigers make it 3-0 against Leyton Orient. Made a bit of a hash of it, and Griffiths controls and gives it away to Allsop. Allsop into the box, still Danny Allsop. Hits the crossbar, but Neil Edwards got a hand to it. And perhaps have a little bit of a run at the defender. Does so, easily beats him for pace. In towards Price. Fantastic save from Edwards. Good play from the Tigers. That's a good pass, and Allsop's onside. Danny Allsop into the box. It's Burgess. Oh, how did he miss? Comes to Allsop over the bar. And here's Bertos again. It's a good shot from Bertos. Oh, what a save from Myhill. Only as far as Delaney for the Tigers. Now Stuart Green. Still Delaney, making moves forward, Delaney. Still Delaney, oh, he's still going! Damien Delaney shoots! Oh, what a goal! That is an incredible goal from Damien Delaney! An absolute cracker of a goal! And look at Boas Myhill has run all the way from his penalty area to join in the celebrations. And if that is not goal of the season, it's going to take something special to beat it.
for me, the most important one was Boston away. And the way that we were going, I said to them, if you can beat Boston away because of the way that they're going, because Steve Evans has improved them, I think that you will get promotion. And that's the first time, I think, Boston away, I ever said to them in the build-up that the promotion word. I didn't want to say too much about that before then, but I actually said to them, if you can get 3 points here, you will get promotion. And I thought the performance that night was excellent from us. A difficult place to play, strong players at Boston, but again we were solid. We could have scored more goals. Lee Marshall done a nice defensive job for us that night because he played wide right to stop the threat of Danny Thomas for Boston. So it was an outstanding performance, and Danny also scored a very important goal for us that night to give him the confidence again. And so hopefully after that we were on our way, but we wasn't really admitting it.
April was a difficult month. 4 matches away from home in the run-in for promotion places. Loan signing Junior Lewis was beginning to make an impact, but a horrific injury at Kidderminster put paid to Lee Marshall's contribution.
Stuart Green back to Mark Joseph, who dilly-dallies and messes around and loses out to Mark Richards. And that is an incredible goal from Mark Richards, right in the top right-hand corner. The atmosphere when the away supporters are full of voice, which the Northampton fans are at the moment. Flick on by Burgess, and also here's Elliott through. Elliott shoots, and he's there! Stuart Elliott! Oh, that's a cracker of a goal, and it's 1-1 here at the KC Stadium. Elliott ghosting through on the left with a chip over the goalkeeper, and that brings the home fans to their feet. And City are back in it.
Sampson's stayed forward. Martin Smith in the box now with Sarbin. Ball comes in. Here is Sampson.
Oh, and it takes an unfortunate deflection off Ian Sampson. And it's in the back of the net, and one of the luckiest goals you will see.
Here's Green. Gets a shot in, but Harper saves.
Comes to Elliott. Elliott still going through. Danny Alsop. Alsop shoots. Good save from Harper, although it was pretty much straight at him, to be fair.
Gets some more lift to it.
It's Elliott. Oh, it's not far away.
It's Andy Dawson, curls it over.
Oh, yes! Andy Dawson with an absolutely cracking free kick at the top left-hand corner. A piece of magic.
Again, as I've said all season, that the lads have always bounced back, and we lose at home to Northampton, which then makes the Swansea match crucial.
the corner, yes. Joseph at the back. It's there! What a goal, Mark Joseph! Arriving at the back post. 1-0 to the Tigers. Division 2 beckons. Long from Payne into the box. City jump up well. Good chance from Burgess. Payne again. Oh, Mark tipped it, and Mark totally unmarked. 1-1. Poor defending from City. Very poor defending from City.
Had other results gone their way, Hull City would have clinched promotion at Macclesfield, or then again at Southend. But surely it would come at home to Huddersfield Town. But they too were chasing promotion, and both sets of fans were desperate for the points.
Every time we've had to raise our game against bigger teams like Swansea, Doncaster, we've done quite well. So quite optimistic for today.
Predicted score?
2-0.
One apiece today, I think.
2-1 to the Tigers.
Prediction score is 2 apiece.
Allsop in the boxing area, but it was Allsop, wins the header. Oh, Stuart Elliott's header. Tigers men in the box, it goes. Lewis, it's there! Junior Lewis, but it's disallowed! Still Caldwell. Burgess giving chase against Jordan Burgess, gets there. Ben Burgess, checks back. Still Burgess. Still Benny Burgess. That's Danny Allsop! Oh, just wide from Danny Allsop. Lewis! Oh, what a save by Raduba! The keeper saves his team for the second time this afternoon.
And it wasn't a case of us going to all the games and trying to get draws. We had something like half a dozen away matches in the last 8. So we always needed to get something. And everybody that we were playing, either Macclesfield away, where Brian Horton's gone in and improved them, Southend away, which was at that time, Southend would try everything they can to get Steve Tilson the job. And they were very, very difficult opponents. So I think all the games were tricky. We then got the opportunity to play at home against Huddersfield, which is the place I was desperate to do it, at home. And then we had the last minute header from Junior Lewis. I'm thinking, here we go, you're going to be our local hero if this goes in. But I don't think the players could have done much more. I think that they were all difficult matches that we played. We were stuttering a touch, but the actual performances were good. Again, you know, in most of the games we played, we could have won the matches, but we didn't. Then, of course, we go to the final one at Yeovil, which is the one that's finally sorted it out.
The injury to top scorer Ben Burgess did not deter 2,000 City fans from travelling to Yeovil, and another 2,000 packed into the Vulcan Arena for a live beanbag. A draw should have been good enough, but only a win could mathematically guarantee promotion.
Allsop away into the area. And Allsop's won it back, then goes down. And it's a penalty for the Tigers. Danny Allsop fell in the box, and the Tigers have a penalty. Excellent play by Danny Allsop, making the move for himself, cutting in. And what a chance for City to go one up here. Here goes Stuart Green. Scores! What a penalty from Green, right in the right-hand corner. What a vital goal for the Tigers. Mobbed by his teammates. The travelling fans go crazy behind the goal. Back to Allsop again. Allsop through and goal. Danny Allsop. Oh, he hits the post. So unlucky for Danny Allsop. Inches away from making it 2-0 for the Tigers. To the far post, head goes up, and this time Yeovil have scored, and Hugo Rodriguez gets his first goal of the season. And the free kick given away by Andy Dawson somewhat innocuously results in the equaliser for Yeovil. Francis nips the ball past the defender, still going down the right, France, being chased by Williams. Keeps it in well, shepherds it back. Richard Hines with a cross in. Elliott tried to get the header, comes out to Ashby, picks it back into Junior Lewis. Might come to Ashby again, at the curler from Ashby. Oh, what a goal from Ian Ashby! If we thought the goal at Southend was a classic, then that is even better. And that's a late contender for goal of the season. An absolute cracker from the City captain. He loves going down to the southwest and popping them in from distance. And you won't see a better finish than that this season. Lewis in the challenge there, it comes out to Ashby. What a finish from Ian Ashby. That is outstanding. Here we are seconds away as Myhill will take this free kick for the Tigers. And that is it. Hull City are promoted to Division 2. A peach of a goal from Ian Ashby sends the Tigers up. It's Yeovil 1, Hull City 2, and that's the man whose goal settled the nerves, and that is the man who has perhaps scored one of the goals of the season.
So Hull City were back in Division 2 at last. Their final game of the season against Bristol Rovers would be a celebration, and after a dull first half, the Tigers finished the campaign in style.
I was in Yeovil last weekend, so it's our second party. Yeah, we're having number 2 party, Hull party today, so it's really good.
I'm very excited to see Hull promoted, and I hope we go further.
Go to Hillsborough next season, Barnsley, Bradford, can't wait.
E-I-E-I-E-I-O, up the football, here we go. When we win promotion, this is what we sing. We all love you, till who's the king, hey!
Plenty of bodies in there, the cross comes in, Elliott goes up there, and it's in the back of the net! Jason Price is the scorer! The man on as a second half sub gets the header into the bottom right-hand corner. Goal number 9 for Jason Price, and it's 1-0 the Tigers. Suspicion of handball, the referee had a good view of that. Delaney does well, finds Forrester. The Tigers breaking forward, Delaney still with him. Still Jamie Forrester. Finds Delaney on the left-hand side, still Delaney! Oh! What a goal from Damien Delaney! The ground erupts! That was a fantastic finish from Delaney. But credit too to Jamie Forrester. Fed him in down the left. Delaney going back onto his left foot. And curled it in the top corner. Mexican wave continues round the ground. The conga is in the East Stand, credit to the Bristol fans. They're still joining in the Mexican wave. The cheer was because the Bristol fans did join in. But here's Elliott bringing it forward. Might fancy a dig from here, Elliott. He does. Oh, what a goal! Spectacular goals this afternoon from the Tigers. And Elliott joins in. And what a difference this second half from the first.
So after the open-top bus parade and civic reception at the Guildhall, what next? Hull City Chairman Adam Pearson is determined to keep the momentum going.
It's a very important stage for this football club. There's momentum in it, there's inspiration in it, and there's desire within the club. And we have to get hold of the momentum and take it forward. We cannot lose this opportunity. So the recruitment in the summer is very important. Peter's working on that now. We obviously need to strengthen the squad in certain areas. And we need to hit the ground really running in August to make sure that we capitalise on the goodwill and the positive feel around the club at the moment.
You can't buy guaranteed success, but you can improve your chances. Let's hope that Peter Taylor can strengthen his squad and repeat the performance from Division 3 in Division 2 next season. Meanwhile, let's bask in the glory of what we have just achieved.
And if I'm finished, I'd like to say, this is Peter Taylor, and I'm bloody freezing. And if it showed in my thingy, I apologise. I'm not as tough as I used to be.
It was a better link than Look North last night.
And on that note, good night.